good. Thank you. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
And then yesterday, I played the ant colony game, for the sponsorship that I'm doing, and it wasn't bad. It was, it was another mobile game, just like all the other ones.
Like, what was it? So if it's ants, like
games of all time.
Is it, what is it? What is it? Like what's the is it like a tower defense thing, or is it like
no.
Like what are we doing here?
Think like classic like mobile game that you would get an ad for, right? Or it's just like, oh, like, you just click on the buttons over and over again. You build your base, and then
it's fucking Farmville. Okay, gotcha.
And then you go I wish it was Farmville. And then you go and you send your fucking troops to go do this, right? And then you just kind of watch the little dude on like the map with all the different bases and like the bubble shields around all the bases because no one actually does PvP. It's effectively a clicker, as they all are. I don't know how many sponsorships you've done for like the Team Element sponsorships, but
none.
Most of the mobile games are exactly the same.
I have done no
just,
sponsorships.
Like, reflavored in different ways.
I really should look into those.
But you know what? It wasn't terrible. I did have a tower defense mini game, which I hadn't seen yet, and any of the other ones, all of them always have one little unique mini game that the other ones don't have. And this one had a really cool tower defense mini game. That wasn't really a tower defense mini game because it wasn't really about positioning units in specific places. It was more about matching ants, matching numbered ants. So you summon ants and then you match them together, and to 2 level 1 ants make a level 2 ant, and 2 level 2 ants make a level 3 ant, etc, 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 and that you keep buffing the ants that you have out on your field. But the enemies never really get past the first, second, or third ant. So it's just it's just kind of big distraction game. It's just a time waster. You just sit there and you just click buttons basically, and things kind of happen.
Okay.
And sometimes it's a timer, so you get sad.
It might be the sort of thing that it's nice to waste time with on your phone.
Yeah, well,
specifically just sitting in the toilet or some shit. Yeah,
but,
exactly.
But yeah, it wasn't terrible. I didn't completely hate it. My stream was fucking me over, which is unfortunate. But chat stuck around. I think it's because I had my hands on camera. It was a hand cam stream.
They love it.
I thought your community were the feet people. You're saying they'll take the hands too.
They just love any appendage, any end of your body. You're watching it.
Hey chat, can I interest you in my tail on Oli?
It's what is the context of that? Because you're talking about your real hands. You've shown your real feet. It's like you got a real fucking tail to show them. What are you?
What do you mean? Of course, it has a tail.
Are you finally just putting pictures of your ass up on the internet? Is that what's happening here? It's just.
It's okay, Jess. It's okay. You don't have to get it. Chat gets it. Chat knows.
I feel like this is much more awful than what I'm imagining, but okay. All right.
Chat knows.
Chat's a knower. Chat, type 1 if you are a knower.
Alright. Fair enough. Alright, so ant game, bog standard shit, but you got some money for it, so, cool. Good stuff.
Rosa money is money, cool. Yeah. Exactly.
Honestly, I'm
gonna do another one next week.
I get you. I should look through my fucking offers for sponsorships to see if I can actually do something.
Streamlabs money came in super clutch this month. This month has been super slow for me. So it came in super clutch when it came to paying bills this month.
Okay.
This month's been fucking tight. So the Streamlabs money from the was it Storm Shot that we did a few months back?
Yeah. I remember that. I actually played that one.
That was actually kind of fun. I actually really liked that one.
I enjoyed it for a little while, the little ricochet shooting mechanic.
Yeah.
It was fun for a bit. Yeah.
And the dude's dancing after every time you fucking kill someone. I
little dance is great.
Really enjoyed it at first, and I eventually it gets a little dull obviously over time.
Yeah. Because there's not much else to it, right?
But I the first couple hours of playing that, I actually genuinely enjoyed that. I actually had fun. That was off stream though. But I had tons of fun.
Okay. Yeah. Sick.
I was in fucking Discord, so people can confirm it. I'm not just saying that.
No, I got you.
It was genuinely fun. I was invested. But yeah, and that's basically me. And then today, I just kind of.
I do like that rhyme though. That's pretty good. pays the bills, I'll join the shills. That's good. That's
That
all.
is-
That's
That
not.
is a good-
That's
Yeah,
not
that
bad.
is not true. That is not true. All right. I will not join all the shills, alright? I did in fact cancel it one time because the game was just so fucking dog shit, right? That I couldn't bring myself to go through with it. I can bring myself to go through with most things, chat. You've seen the fucking phone games we've played. But Genshin was just too shit for me.
There you go. Yeah. That's the backbreaker. Genshin just
Let's
came
fucking
in.
go.
That was the
Came
one
in
time
like
I've
Bane
ever,
and just.
The one time I've ever canceled a fucking sponsorship, it was fucking Genshin. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to fucking chill it. It was so fucking boring that I unironically I disassociated while I was playing the game. I was just gone. I was like my brain was just not there. I was like falling asleep.
To be fair, Genshin does do a lot of yapping, like more than most fucking like gacha games. Because I know you played
That shit had me
Arknights,
feeling like
and
I ate a fucking Papa
played.
John's pizza.
Yeah, because like Rosa, I know you
But without
enjoyed.
the happiness.
Rosa, I know you enjoyed Arknights, right? And I played some Arknights, so
Yeah.
and I know that Arknights has some yapping, through like the story content.
Yeah, but the story's
like,
actually fucking interesting.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I'm making a point of comparison here. Like I realize that like Genshin's like much more yapping than Arknights. Like, ooh, there's so fucking much talking in the beginning of Genshin and throughout most of the game, honestly.
Like,
the entire game.
I
has
prefer
too much-
listening
They're-
to talking than having to like read stuff, right? Like with Arknights, I have to read shit, right?
Mm. Oh yeah,
But,
sure.
like-
The game's not really voiced, isn't it?
It's just actually fucking interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is not. Genshin is just not an interesting fucking like plot. I'm sorry, but it's just not very entertaining.
No,
I
never.
honestly I can't even remember what the fuck was going on because it was just so like, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
now
to
we're
be
doing
fair,
this. Now we're doing this.
the story of
Oh.
Mondstadt is pretty fucking slow. It's like, yeah, Storm Terror, he's mean, and then you go beat him up, and then he's nice. But then once you get to like, say, Liyue, when you're like, oh, we got to defend the city from a fucking like massive sea serpent, and the city's like floating like castle doubles as a goddamn like siege weapon, and then you get to Inazuma, and it's like, oh, we're doing a fucking civil war because our god is trying to take away our superpowers. So now we're gonna fucking fight her about it, and it's like, yeah, like shit pops off a little bit after Mondstadt, but Mondstadt itself is kind of Yeah, so fair.
I don't know
fair
if
How
I
does
can
this all
agree with
tie to
all
the
that,
overarching
because
story?
Okay, let's
fucking-
go ahead.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Honestly,
Wait,
it does not
like-
tie together. The thing is,
That's what I'm fucking
Genshin,
saying. Like,
the thing with Genshin is that they fucking. Did the string die?
No,
No.
I don't think so. Why? You do not. What happened? You good, Asta?
Hold on. I think my. No, yeah.
Asta
my end.
is-
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Okay,
My end.
is Brazil
okay.
interfering?
Yeah.
Asta?
So, okay, so
Oh,
Genshin,
no.
it does a lot of like circling around the point, right? Because like, you say, oh no, because the weapon that was ancient, we had to fix it and use against the serpent or whatever. It just we didn't like that weapon served for nothing. It did nothing in the actual fight. What happened to the fight was Ningguang dropped a fucking building on that thing, and that's what fucking solved the problem. Genshin does a lot of that like it makes you like play errand boy and have zero like agency in the story, because what ended up happening was Zhongli just fucking gave the gnosis to the evil guys, to the Fatui, willingly. It's just,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
none of what
yeah,
we did, none of the
it's-
fights mattered. Like at any point, we don't have any agency
Yeah,
in the story. That's why it's so fucking boring.
I do get that, and it's like
I didn't even
18
get that
hours.
far. I wasn't even that egregious. I was just bored.
in terms of that whole thing, Asta, I think it's like they're going to have to get to the point where it's like, oh yeah, you got the what do you call them, the gnosis or whatever, like like the big
Gnosis.
bad's gonna get all of them so she can become her super god like destroyer form, and then you get to fucking sort shit out as the main character. But like she's gonna have to get all of them for us to get to that end game point. Like it's gonna happen. There's not really gonna be a whole lot you can do about it. So
Exactly. So and if that's the case, make the story shorter. Make it to the point. Just make us. If we're gonna watch
Asta,
shit
they also
happen,
have to.
just make-
They also have to
it's
slow you down
boring.
so they can make more content before you
Bro,
get through all
it's
the
so
current
fucking
content.
annoying.
They gotta slow you
There's
down, man.
Bro, there's this, you know, like Sumeru, and people love to praise Sumeru for the fucking great arc that it is. When I played on stream, the first thing I said, "Oh, it's a dream." First thing I said, it was an 8-hour stream just for me to find out, oh, it was a dream. It's not even fucking clever. It's not good writing. It's not clever writing. It's just long for no reason at all. It makes you go in circles doing the same thing over and over again. That's why Genshin is dead. Yeah,
it's kind of funny that that like Star Rail kind of does the same thing with fucking what was it God damn it! What's the latest area called again? The fucking Vegas ass.
Penacony?
Yeah, Penacony. Yeah, they essentially do the same thing in Star Rail with Penacony, but like I actually didn't see the shit coming when they did like the final twist of that story. It's like, yeah, no, the entire thing since you got here, since you first got to the fucking planet, you've been in a dream. It's like, oh well, fuck.
Yeah,
that was pretty wild.
Cool. That was cool because it fucking. It played like in the land of the dreams and shit like that, Yeah, it was a lot of fun playing through the whole thing.
Yeah, Star Rail just proving itself to be the straight upgrade to Genshin, I guess. But
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, that's what it is.